Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Hello everybody, and welcome to Slay the Princess, a visual novel, love story, tragic story, RPG kind of game. I saw Markiplier play it, and I already had this game in my own possession, and I've played through it before, but there's so much to see that you can't see it all in one playthrough.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin, and in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's very heavily visual novel style, and for those of you who haven't seen this game before, you're in for a treat. And if you have seen it before, maybe I can show you something new in this playthrough.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But you see, you say that, but I don't want to slay her. I mean, I slay the Yas Queen, but I don't slay necessarily. Well, I could slay if you want me to. The end of the world, what are you talking about? If you consider that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. What do we want to say? Yeah, do I get a reward for this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Well, I need details. Can we explore further into that? No? Oh yeah. What is my prize going to be?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
So what you're saying is that this is going to be better than me getting my own U2s, or me becoming rich, or me not having any car payments anymore. You're saying it's better than that? Okay, let's see. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to Alpha Monarch. Viva la Revolution. Let's just go with the nice.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Yeah.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further.
Okay, what are we warning me about?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
So is it my ex?
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay
the second
them.
voice.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He's the hero. He does know what he's talking about, I think. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Well, now here's the problem with that. So you say I need the blade, but might I remind you that I am Punch Fizz. Not Blade Fizz, Punch Fizz. I got these dukes. I don't need no blade. The blade needs a blade from me. Does that work? I don't know. It's something. But no, we don't need no blade. We can take a princess, I think. Also, I just need to address this before I go any further. Everything in this game, to my knowledge, is hand-drawn, like the sequences. So just keep that in mind when you're watching this, because it is very impressive, the drawings that these creators have done.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Really? That's good memory, but I don't have that kind of
let it
memory.
fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Again, I'm not. I am Punch Fizz, not Blade Fizz. Hi. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you, but a lie. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you, or just continue down the stairs. We're just gonna continue.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Okay, narrator, first off, I appreciate you giving me some guidance, but you're reminding me of a certain game from a certain parable where the narrator was kind of a douche in that one too, so don't become a douche yourself. Although Stanley Parable is a great game, you should play that one as well.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
She could have a gun under that dress or something? I don't know.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I am not a horse. There's nothing riding on me, thank you very much.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
And what, pray tell, would I do that for? Yeah, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Who are you? Who am I? Okay, what's your name? Actually, that's something I never really asked in my first playthrough of this. What is your name, anyways?
Oh.
Well?
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Who are you?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Fair enough.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Princess is a fun name, though. I'm gonna press further on this. You look shy. Come on, tell me.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Oh, I'm just realizing that my image is blocking her text. I do not have a good place for myself anywhere in this. Moving me down. Hello. Woo. I'm gonna be down here now, guys.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
You know, that kind of makes sense. After a while, you would forget a lot of things.
Okay, that's weird.
It makes sense.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Okay, narrator, just calm down. You're a little bit kill heavy. I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? Let's just ask that one.
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Yeah, you get trapped away for so long that you just don't know what to do with yourself anymore.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Well, maybe sometimes it's nice to hear what I want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Fair enough.
It's not like you'd believe me.
Probably not. Or maybe I would. I don't know. Okay, so we have options. Now, not just exploring options, these are decide our fate options. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other a little better while I decide what to do. You're locked away. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up. It isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Go back upstairs and retrieve the blade without saying another word. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. What do we want to do? So I know it's called Slay the Princess. But do I have a butt for this? I don't know. Ooh, do I slay her or spare her for our first run? Let's play along for right now.
You're only making this more difficult.
And you're only making this more annoying, narrator.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
And you're making me annoyed.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Thank you, hero voice.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Tuggy tug tug.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I don't know, I'm strong. I got the muscles.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
There's a key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
No, I didn't see any key upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You never know. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah, let's go for the hopeful answer.
I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay, bye.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Ooh,
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
there's someone else.
Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Explore, try the door, return to the bottom of the stairs. Well, if we heard a lock, we can just return to the bottom.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Well, you know what? There wasn't a Duke's option. There wasn't an option for the fists. There wasn't an option for the Punch Fizz to make his entrance.
Easier for whom?
Yeah, you tell him,
Easier
hero.
for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I mean, all things considered, the room's pretty neat.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Aw.
She barely
Oh.
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth,
Ugh.
her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Okay.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
How'd you get
I'm
down
not
here?
sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
So free her, leave the blade, or take it. Slay the princess or slay the princess? That's the question. You know what? For our first time, we're gonna save her. I forgot that it can be a little bit bloody here sometimes, people, so if you're sensitive to gore, be sure to be aware of that.
Fine.
We're saving her.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Cool. Would you stop staring at me with them big ol' eyes?
You cut into her flesh.
Ugh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes
Ugh.
little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I forgot that the game can get a little bit bloody sometimes, as I said prior, so I'm not too squeamish when it comes to this kind of gore, but I'm still a little bit squeamish. It's just a tiny little bitty squeamish.
Her limb falls to the ground,
Hmm.
and the heavy chains follow suit.
Well, if she needs a hand, I can give her one. Okay, bad joke aside.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Yeah, that's true.
No, she didn't.
Well, maybe she has good pain tolerance.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
I'm glad that my piece is covering that, mostly. Not really.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Good pain tolerance, I'm telling you. They can do wonders for you.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Sure thing.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Narrator, what you doing?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Don't do it.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
I think he can.
Watch me.
Yeah, he's going to.
What are you doing?
Not me. Slay, warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I do, but I
Your
also
body
don't really have
lunges
OGs.
forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Oh, jeez.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
And I'm trying to lay the princess. Not slay the princess, lay the princess. Resist or slay? Ooh, it's a tempting choice, people. It's a tempting choice. Guess we just... I may regret this, but we're gonna slay her.
Thank you.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
Nope.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
I didn't, first off.
She pounces on you with the same
Oh,
animal
jeez.
ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Ugh.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
So we're basically
It's
just
not enough to stop her.
the
You feel
Dukes
her
looking our own
claws in
way
your
then.
throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
But you see, this is why I like her, because she's not afraid to duke it out. She gets to punch
You
his
collapse to
spirit.
the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
Gross.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Wait, but if she could have just done that at any moment, then why didn't she just tear off her arm in the first place?
It can't just end like this, right?
That's what I'm wondering.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Well, we did.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Not a horrible way to go. Chapter 2. The Witch. The Witching Hour.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay, we're back
And
here
at the
again.
end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You say that, but I'm still here and the world seems to be doing pretty fine. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Yeah.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This
I
is
think I
the
do.
first time either of us have been here.
You sure about that?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You remember though, which is weird.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
The opportunist, I see.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot
I
harder than
can't.
you think to keep secrets from me.
You sure about that?
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Nice, opportunist. Nice. Turn around and leave. Proceed to the cabin. This is just more than deja vu. I'm pretty sure the whole thing literally just happened. There's no use dawdling in on it. We're just gonna go to the
Warning.
cabin.
Before you go any further, she will
Yes,
lie.
yes, yes,
Don't
yes, yes,
worry.
yes.
You can trust us to get the job done.
Yeah, we got this. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is a
Ooh.
mess of twisted roots, the walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
You're forgetting about the mirror.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, but the mirror. Let's approach that mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a
See?
wall. It's a mirror.
Yeah, he gets
Or at
it.
least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean?
You
Oh.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
You kind of look like a pterodactyl or something. Well, that's weird. Anyways, so what do we do? Should we take the blade this time, or should we leave it again? Okay, I've thought it over. We're gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
He's probably gonna be angry at us for last time, so you know what? We might as well use it, okay?
Weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
Hey, opportunist.
That's not actually a bad idea.
Don't encourage him. Let's just go in.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Ooh.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Cool.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath.
That's gross.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Okay, well, you don't need to be trashing other people's homes. This is an MTV, okay?
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Will you bite if I ask you to? Hello?
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I will say, if you can hear my footsteps from the path, you have really good hearing.
She must
I
have
appreciate that
confused
about you.
with someone else.
I do not have good hearing.
She seems friendly enough.
Yeah.
Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Yeah.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
Maybe there is.
I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
You see, he kind of actually is right
Do you
there.
want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
That's also a good point.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Well, that could make for a good game as well.
Fine. You're the boss.
Is he?
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below. You can
Hello,
just
little
make out
witch.
the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
It could be gripping something else. Okay,
That's
I'm
not fair.
sorry.
How would you know that?
Well, because she's probably really smart.
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
No.
Good.
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Well, technically not here, just in another timeline, I guess, or something.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
I mean, it's not like we told him.
Call it deductive reasoning.
Or just literally having the answer plastered for you on the wall.
Well, you seem to be great at it.
He does.
So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
At least I appreciate you not being all argumentative. Bleh. I'm glad that you aren't going to fight us on it.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
My man.
Is it all behind us?
Kirby's behind us.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
I'm taking this seriously. This is a YouTube video. Of course I'm going to take this seriously. Totally.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
I like that too.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Okay, well, we're probably looking like a crazy person just talking to ourselves. We're gonna look like Kronk from that one scene.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We all make mistakes, right? I am sure you've made mistakes. Don't worry, the blade's not for you or for killing you. We've got to get you out somehow, right? I get the sense you're not happy with me. I lied last time, you didn't. If anyone shouldn't be trusted here, it's you. Look, I know things. I know things that got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us to work out. Yada yada yada. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, I want the answer to this one. I'm not gonna lie here. So we gotta know.
Of course. They're nothing to me.
Yeah, so then why are you still there?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
I guess so.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out.
I mean, then
stop her.
Why did she wait for us then? Yeah, I get the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke?
Maybe.
Do you think a joke will charm my trust back?
Maybe.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Oh, thank you.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Didn't you just get out of the chains yourself? What do we want to say next? So we're at an impasse. Neither of us are going to get anywhere if we can't trust each other. Unless you want to fight, but I don't want to fight, yeah.
Just because I'll never trust you doesn't mean I won't use you to get what I want.
Fair enough.
The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please. But it insists I stay where I am.
So it's the cabin's doing.
If I'm to leave with you. And you alone.
I'm not that bad of a guy. Am I? I don't know. What else can we say? I died last time, you didn't. If anyone shouldn't be trusted, it's you. But I get the nagging feeling that you're gonna stab me. No, let's not say those. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take my... Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's a good idea.
You can't be serious.
No. I got this under control. I got this under control.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
I vote
As
yes.
do I. I abstain.
Good on you. I'm making this decision myself.
Abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
We'll be fine. She's not gonna kill us. Yeah, this isn't a democracy. We're gonna give her the blade. Because my body. You're just voices inside my head that I keep hearing for some reason.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
Yeah.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
You see, trust.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
Simple.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Hellos.
What do you think happens now?
That's up to you. I gave you the blade. I chose last time and I regret it, so now it's your time to choose. We're both scared of... Yeah, we're both scared and we're both hurting. If one of us doesn't make a change, we'll probably kill each other forever. You want that? I don't. We can be better than this. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you. And this feels like the only way to do it. You see, something about that actually being in bold actually makes me think it's the right choice.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever
No, she's
nonsense you just said to
blushing.
her. I thought it was nice.
Yeah.
Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
I mean, it's a beautiful drawing, so can't be too wrong.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
See? Logic.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
Well, I'm playing Slay the Princess, soon to be available on the Nintendo Switch.
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steals her nerves.
Ah, you don't need to steal anything.
And then she buries the blade in your heart. What? No. No, come on, that's not right.
I did not see this one coming.
I told you this is what she was going to do.
No, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
Okay.
I did it. I got you. You...
You see, how could anything be bad if she looks that happy? It can't be bad if she looks that happy, people.
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Wait, why are you crying now?
Why? Why did you let me do this?
Trust, I guess.
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
Oh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Again? Damn. Chapter 3. The Thorn.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
Voice of the hero does not want to wait.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it.
Yeah, but I was in control.
Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out.
That he did.
I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument.
Sure. Sure, buddy.
You're far from being on the right side of anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future.
Well, I see the Smitten has chosen to join us.
Ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more.
Ay.
Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper.
This man could be a psychologist, I think. Maybe. I don't know.
I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to?
Okay, if you two are done jerking each other off, can we continue on?
Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love.
Oh, jeez.
She hates us.
True, probably.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death.
That's only because we complimented her.
As ridiculous as this guy is, maybe he has a point. I don't know if I necessarily buy into his whole love journey thing, but maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change, so maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence.
Maybe, if we're lucky.
You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Then let's do just that.
What another try exactly? You
Oh, jeez,
are where I've
narrator.
been listening to you, right?
Come on, narrator, keep up. You gotta keep up with this. This is the third time.
If we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Cool.
Oh, are you now?
Yes.
Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually.
Okay, here, rude. I was saying that.
Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned.
Thank you.
You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
Third time, thank you very much. This place is different, it keeps changing. We're going to free her, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Let's free her.
Please don't.
I'm covering up that don't, so it says please do, so sure thing.
You can't stop all of us, you villain.
The Smitten gets it.
Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say.
Yeah.
Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top.
Oh, we all know an opportunist, don't we, people?
Because that's worked out great so far.
Yeah, totally.
Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Oh, don't be like that. Okay, no matter what happens, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone.
Yeah, it's very thorny. Like the chapter.
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too.
Yeah, but it's not.
Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position
Fair
is
enough.
the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do.
Nope. But we're gonna proceed to the cabin anyways.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh, it's the
hardly
mirror
an
again.
interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still
Damn.
reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
That was very poetic.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this
Yeah,
is right.
there's no blade
This
there,
is
buddy.
supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
I don't know, you tell me.
We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
She could.
Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
Bingo bango.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
Not wrong.
I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Oh, is anything how it's supposed to work right now, narrator? I don't think so.
If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Sounds good. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see here is a mirror. Yeah, let's just approach it because they don't
You
seem to
step
see the
forward
mirror.
and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror and behold our handsome features.
Thank you, Smitten. I appreciate that.
It went away when we touched it last time.
Yeah.
Reach forward and
Does that
wave your
again.
hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. What are you doing?
We're just waving to nothing. Just waving to nothing.
Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to
Damn.
trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are.
I'm sure
Well,
she will.
seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it?
Guess so.
Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Sounds easier said than done.
You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
Okay.
The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash.
Ooh.
The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their
Ooh.
spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But
Oh.
you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Sounds good, but these thorns look awfully lizard-like, which is
These
kind of weird.
thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help.
Okay,
Her
Smitten.
voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back.
Yeah, you kind of stuck with me, at least for a few episodes here.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
You love, as the Smitten would probably say. I want to figure out a way out of here for good. I don't know what I want. I never really choose to come here. I want to free you. I mean it. I just want to talk, really talk. Yeah,
I
this
think
one.
you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Fair enough.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open
Ooh.
cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles.
Yeah, she doesn't look to be
Space
enjoying
thick
that.
with hostile vegetation.
Yeah, you okay over
At the
there?
heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess. Her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Oh, so she has it, yeah.
Did you know this was going to happen to me?
Nope.
Are you here to watch me suffer?
Nope.
Are you here to laugh?
Well, I'm here to make my audience laugh, and not necessarily laugh myself. I don't know how to answer that last one. Yeah, I'm here to laugh. What do you think would happen? That is a horrible thing to say. I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to free you. If you'll let me, I can cut you free, but you have to give me the blade. Okay. You're blah. I don't want to turn and leave. I do not want to turn and leave. I'm not here to laugh, I'm here to free you, if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
Good. Then do so.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
Okay, backing off.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Well, you see, I am helping myself. It's called a YouTube video that I'm trying to make. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together. Other ones are just turn and leave, so... Yeah,
The
explanation.
princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
It's okay. It's okay.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Also true. Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
Yeah, words can be pretty hollow when you don't really know where they're coming from at times.
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own.
Opportunist, kindly shut the fuck up right now.
We don't need words to send a message. It
He
is
gets
through
it.
action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Yeah. Then maybe it's past time for either of us to say anything at all. All that counts is action. I feel like I should ask if I can take the blade now.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, she said yes.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with
Backing
the
off.
effort.
Backing off.
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
Like, it really says a lot, like, the condition we're both in. Like, we've both been damaged. We're both hurting each other. It's just more like a commentary on that people will keep hurting each other as long as they keep the bad blood. But sometimes you just gotta let the bad blood go, people, and move on. I know moving on cannot be easy, but sometimes it's necessary and healthier if you move on rather than clutching to the anger and everything.
You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
Oh, we're fine.
She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
Sure.
Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but
Fair enough.
I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her.
Aw.
We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings.
The smitten is so funny in this game, I swear. If I get more paths with the smitten, I'm gonna love that.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
I agree.
Or, hear me out, slay her. Right here, right now.
Oh,
She's never been
jeez.
so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
Opportunist. It's a video game. There's gonna be more chances. Don't worry.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
Narrator? Not important right now.
I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1.
Actually, it's kind of 2 against 2 right now.
It's 2 against 2.
Yeah, I can't deny that one.
Don't count.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
You know, I feel bad for her because she's just staring at us like having this internal conflict still.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Oof. So cut her free, slay her. I just wanted my blade back. You're on your own. Turn and leave. No, we're cutting her free.
What a good idea. Let's cut her free.
Opportunist. Again, that up.
Oh, so you're suddenly team free her? You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess.
Okay, sounds
Everyone
good.
deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion.
That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her.
Ay.
And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys.
Sounds great. Welcome to the team. We're gonna free her now, please.
You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
Oh.
But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Narrator. We live these timelines over and over again. You're in the singular one. Maybe we'll slay her in the
Such a
future, but not right
pathetic
now.
attempted
We're freeing
distraction
her.
and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't
What the-
slip.
Okay, calm down, Smitten.
You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Opportunist, just stop.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
Oh, I love you too.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
You're welcome.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Can we do that? I feel like this will piss the narrator off. Let's do this.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not.
He's pissed off.
You know as well as I do that we can.
Children, cover your eyes.
And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment, now would we? If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge.
Oh, there's no bridges around here.
Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
You lean in and you kiss her.
Aww.
And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
He's not wrong.
Ugh, fine.
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us?
I think he is.
And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance.
Probably.
If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now.
I mean, in a way, that's what the game devs have done here.
He's making fun of us.
The hero, it's fine, it's
It
fine.
doesn't matter either way because this is good stuff.
Yeah, what the Smitten said, it's good stuff.
I'm aware of my skills.
Yeah, this is what I paid money for this game for.
But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Hooray!
That was nice.
Cool.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Oh.
Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade.
What he
We
said.
cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
What he said.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Oh, that's a really nice way of looking at it. Cut into the thorns, I guess.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Narrator's not happy with us.
Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
I don't know. Plenty of things, I think.
Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving.
Heck yeah.
We'll weave something new together. Something better.
Agreed.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
That we have.
Finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
You see, this is go back to what I was saying earlier, people. Not always easy to trust people, but sometimes it's worth it. Step into our freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door.
Oh, this is such a beautiful
and step
frame.
out into a
Look at all the
new
stars.
day, you irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now?
I don't know.
Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
The cycle continues. Oh, she's gone. We'll find a new princess. You don't have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her far away. Unless something else in her
She's
place.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No, there's no
There's
point.
that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the
Beg you,
mirror.
don't do this.
Only thing we can do. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Well, every good story has a finale
Yes.
eventually.
I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
And you like your own image. You will be fine.
If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Oh, don't care. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You just said
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. If they
Yeah.
think it's bad.
that. You already said this. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It is time for you to see what is in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Well, you're looking a little bit more handy than you were last time. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Punch Fizz? I don't know what I am. I really don't.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Oh. Do you know what the worlds are beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now?
You
Or
are
no?
familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Ooh. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring
Okay.
me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. So, make me forget? We can ask these questions next time. Kind of running out of time here.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
We'll do our best to remember Thorn.
You won't.
Oh. Everything goes dark, and you die. Well, I think it's about to reset us here, so, if that's the case, then hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe, and look forward to part 2 of Slay the Princess. 7 punches, and I'm punching out. Bye.